Hey, Brick Brigade 99, thanks everybody for watching. We're so happy that you guys could be here. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at all of the amazing LEGO minifigures, parts, pieces, and sets that we were able to purchase this week. Stay tuned to the end. Here we have it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Brick Brigaders. We have our brand new Captain Rex from the UCS Venator, that $650 monster set that has been all of the rage. It has been in so many different discussion boards leading up to this. It's been all over YouTube. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like the new design of the Captain Rex with the printed arms and the new print style on the front, where his ammo pouch has source of a lot of different discussion? A lot of people, for some people, it's a hot button. For some people, they don't care. I don't really, honestly, I don't mind it at all. The only thing that I wish that LEGO had done with this is like what most people feel in a figure that comes in a $650 set. It really should have come with a cloth pauldron. I mean, there's two figures in the set. Obviously, it's not an issue of a buyer not wanting to spend the money. You know, if it costs another $5 to include a cloth comma in the set, you should have charged $655 instead of $650. Whatever you wanted to charge, you definitely should have increased the price in order to cover the cost of the comma, which is kind of silly in my opinion, but it is what it is, and we'll just make do with it. Let's keep moving. We have a ton of figures to look at today. Okay, Brick Brigaders, we're going to hit you guys up with some serious heat here right off the bat. Again, back-to-back fire figures. We've got Captain Rex's counterpart in that $650 UCS Venator set. We've got Admiral Wolf Yularen from the Clone Wars and from other parts of Star Wars. For those of you who aren't familiar, he lives on past the Clone Wars. Spoiler alert. So this figure I think is really cool. Really like the printing. I like the detail. I think it actually looks like the animated character Wolf Yularen. Definitely needed to grab these guys. These guys are brand new right off the assembly line, just like Captain Rex, straight out of the package. Beautiful condition. Absolutely brand new mint. So happy to have them. So we've got 6 here. I've got at least another one on the way, and we'll probably keep collecting them, as we may sell some of these guys here and there at some of our shows or on eBay, Red 5 Trading Company. So if you're interested, you can hit me up however you want, or you can follow us on Whatnot and eBay for sure. But let's keep moving. Okay, Brick Brigade, we have some serious Shin Hati heat going on right here, right now. Look at all those beautiful Shin Hati figures. These figures are all brand new, straight out of the box, straight from LEGO. Beautiful condition. Really like this character. I won't reveal anything that has to do with the Ahsoka series plot or anything like that. We don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't been keeping up, so we'll avoid all of those comments. Personally, I really like this character in the Ahsoka series. I know there's been a lot of discussion about her as well online, for both the positive and the negatives. What do you think of her character development? Could it have been better? Worse? What do you think? Interested in your comments. Feel free to fire away. Okay, Brick Brigade, let's take a look at our next awesome figure. Brick Brigade, what do you think of these guys? Beautiful, brand new Baylan Skoll figures. Straight out of the box, straight from LEGO. Beautiful condition, brand new mint figures. This character, in my opinion, is definitely one of my favorites from the Ahsoka series. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I've really enjoyed watching his character. Again, it's a tragedy what happened to the real person that played Baylan in real life. I think his name was Ray Stevenson. Passed away, so curious to see where they go with this in the series. Won't give any spoilers or anything like that. Just very interesting figure. I really like the design and the print on these new LEGO Star Wars figures. It looks like LEGO's been paying attention. I think they've been hearing some feedback from fans and noticed that people were disappointed with some of the lack of attention to design detail. So these figures, I've noticed in this new wave of figures, the design has been just amazing. So hope they keep it up. Let's take a look at what's next. So next up in our review, we have Bo-Katan Kryze. We have 2 of them from the Spider Tank set, along with 2 more of the Mandalorian Fleet Commanders. These figures are really beautiful. I love the print on Bo-Katan. This is probably my favorite Bo-Katan so far. So we've got one with the hair, and then we have one without the hair. Both come with the helmets. All figures are brand new, taken right from the sets. These figures are truly amazing. Again, really appreciate LEGO's attention to detail and doing what they should do and adding as much print in appropriate places as they can on these figures. It looks great. Okay, Brick Brigade, so in this lot here, everything was purchased together. This was one complete lot, got a really good deal on it. We've got Captain Vaughn, we've got Cassian Andor, we have 2 different versions of Luke Skywalker. It's like Dagobah Luke and Return of the Jedi Luke, or Jedi Master Luke. And then we have the Scout Trooper there is from The Mandalorian. All these figures are brand new condition, all beautiful. As you can see, really high quality. I know Captain Vaughn, the 332nd, there is one of the figures that has the highly controversial helmet holes. Not sure sure what you guys think about it. Honestly, I think it's much ado about nothing. Personally, I collect both. I see the value in both of them. Talking to my son, who is 11, and some of his friends, they really like the holes because it allows them to customize figures that you otherwise couldn't do anything with. And they really like that. So I think that as far as a long-term investment, I think they're worth grabbing, because in the long term, when our children or my children come of age, when they have their own disposable income, they're going to want the toys from their childhood, which are the ones that have the helmet holes. It doesn't mean the ones without won't be valuable, because clearly they will be, but I don't think that these guys are valueless, so I'm going to collect them just the same. Brick Brigade, here we have another lot that was purchased together. All of these figures were purchased as part of a bundle. As you can see, we've got the 3 regular kind of Mandos. They call them Skittle Mandos, which is kind of clever because the colors of their helmets are bright. And then we've got the 2 Din Djarins. We've got the new Din Djarin from the Spider Tank in the front with the Darksaber. And the highlight of this particular lot is obviously the UCS Mandalorian Din Djarin from that Razor Crest set in the back there. Got a really good deal on this. Was very, very excited when I purchased this lot. I was happy that the bidding didn't go higher. It was one of those deals where, you know, you're praying that somebody else doesn't drop a bid in and you walk away with a sweet deal, and that's exactly what happened on this lot, so happy to have it. All right, Brick Brigade, in this lot we're taking a little bit of a break from Star Wars. We're going to mix in some DC here. We've got some UCS figures we've got the Batman from the Tumbler, we've got the UCS Jokers. Beautiful figures, all brand new. I'm not much of a DC collector myself, but I know a lot of you are. It's not that I don't like them. I love Batman. Batman was like one of my favorite superheroes growing up as a kid. It's just, there's only so much money to go around, and you got to kind of pick and choose what you want to collect. And we're really into Star Wars here, as you can tell with the name of our company, Red 5 Trading Company, so that's near and dear to our heart. But these figures are beautiful, and we'll probably be selling these guys either now or holding on to them for a little while and letting them appreciate. But either way, most of what you guys see here will be for sale, so check us out at Red 5 Trading Company. We appreciate that. And also, if you enjoy these types of videos, if you appreciate the work that goes into them, please give us a thumbs up. We also would really appreciate a subscription if you're not already subscribed, and make sure while you're doing that to hit that bell icon to turn on notifications. That way you get a little message that lets you know that a new video just dropped. We really appreciate it. Okay, right back at it. Right into the Star Wars figures we go. Again, we've got Ki-Adi-Mundi. We've got Princess Leia with the older facial design. That face is used on some other figures that are of value, like Slave Leia. And we have Mace Windu. Trying to see which version of Mace this is as he spins around. Not sure if this is the UCS version or not. Looks like it is. Yep, that's the Mace Windu from the UCS gunship. That's a valuable figure. And then we've got Vice Admiral Sloane. Really cool figure. All these figures are either in excellent condition or brand new. Like the newer figures like Vice Admiral Sloane, she is brand new. And I believe Mace is actually brand new as well. Beautiful figures. Ki-Adi-Mundi and that headpiece is... It's nice to find them intact. It's even nicer when you find them not just together, but in beautiful condition like that one is. There's no scratching, there's no paint loss, none of that stuff. So really happy with this lot as well. Okay, for those Lord of the Rings and Hobbit fans, J.R.R. Tolkien fans, we've got a brand new Boromir, we've got Gandalf the Grey, and we've got old Bilbo Baggins. So this must be from the Lord of the Rings, based on the fact that that's the old Bilbo Baggins. All these figures are brand new. They're beautiful condition. Really enjoyed the Lord of the Rings books. Really enjoyed the Lord of the Rings movies. Obviously, if you haven't read Tolkien, read them and see the movies for sure, because it's well worth your time. Okay, Brick Brigade, here we've got Lord Vader with the printed arms, printed legs. He has a white face with the kind of like the Rebels looking head, but he's got this, let you guys see it. So he has the scarring on the back. It's kind of like that reddish scarring. It's not all just the tan scarring. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which version of Vader this is, but I know that personally I really like the print work on this Vader. Then of course you've got Barriss Offee, however you want to pronounce her name. Both figures are in beautiful brand new condition. Also always going to be available on our storefront, either at Red 5 Trading Company on eBay or on Whatnot. Check it out. So also belonging to that same lot, we purchased these 3 together. We have an R2. He's in mint brand new condition. That's why he is in this special display case. As you can see, it says R2-D2 right on the front there. It's pretty cool. You don't usually see these things all too often, so I had to grab it when I could. All right, for our Disney fans here, we have our what I like to call our surf and turf. We've got Bambi, very hard to find figure, and then of course we've got Sebastian and Dory. All figures are brand new, beautiful condition, not a mark on them. Really cool figures. All right, guys, so if you haven't seen these before, these are the Lego test alignment legs that they have at the factory in order to make sure that before they go putting new figures in through the machines, or whenever the machines need to be calibrated, they use these figures to make sure the alignment of the print and the legs and the parts are all squared up and where they should be. What's really cool about these is they come in series. As you can see, there's a 1, a 2, 3, and a 4 on the right. It looks like the right edge of the knee. Some people like to collect them, and if you want to collect them, they come in a series of 4. So this is a complete set, series of 4. I have 2 of these. I'm not going to show both of them because they're the exact same things, and don't think anybody really needs to see the exact same thing twice. So personally, I think these things are really cool. Definitely a part of Lego history, and if you're a Lego collector like I am, you're definitely going to want to have as much unique Lego as you possibly can. So definitely be continuing to add to my collection, as I'm sure you guys will. But if you're interested, hit me up. Right, next up we have the Emperor here and these little statuettes. This one is really cool. It comes in that trans blue color, makes it look like when Commander Cody is holding them, you pair it up real nice with him. It looks beautiful. Makes it look like that Order 66 diorama that you want to complete, of that little mock, or even for your display of Cody. It's kind of like a must-have for sure. We've got some of our own, and we bought some others to share with you guys as well. So take a look. Okay, so here we have 2 more figures. We've got the UCS Snowtrooper Commander, I believe is what he's called off the top of my head. And then we obviously have the 332nd Trooper with no helmet holes. I think I'm up to like 15 or 16 of these guys by now. I know some people have hundreds of them, but I was a little late to the party, but I started collecting these as well because I kind of have a feeling that while I said earlier the 332nds with the holes will one day be valuable, I think that these guys will be valuable much quicker. So I'm definitely continuing to collect these. All right, Brick Brigade, we're coming to our first set of 2 sets, actually 3 sets that we have today. This is set 75089, the Geonosis Troopers from back in 2015. It's crazy that this set is 8 years old already. So as those of you who know that this set only comes with 4 figures, but when I bought it, this particular seller is a really nice seller. He threw in an extra figure, which made it even that much better of a deal. I paid a pretty good price for it, meaning I didn't overpay for it. I got a really good deal on it. It's probably what I should have said. Couple that with the extra figure that I got for free, and it was a no-brainer to bid on this lot. Happy that I did. Okay, Brick Brigade, this is set number 2, our second set overview of set 75324, the Dark Trooper attack, from that famous concluding finale scene of, I believe it was season 2? Off the top of my head, I think it was season 2, the finale. When Luke Skywalker comes in and saves the day. That was a really, really cool scene. In particular, why I bought this, besides the fact that it was a good deal, is it comes with the set, it comes with the instructions, it comes with Luke. And for those of you who follow the channel, you know that I really like the Dark Troopers. I think that one day, I think they're affordable right now, and it's a good figure to collect, but I think that one day they'll be worth some good money because this, so far, is the only set that they come in. So once this set retires, and it's gone, these figures are probably meant for retirement as well. And generally speaking, when you're collecting Lego, especially if you're collecting with value and long-term investment in mind, you try to find sets that have figures that are one-offs or only in one particular set. I'm grabbing them because A, they're affordable, and I kind of think that because they're cool and because they're Star Wars and Lego, that they will be worth something even more than what they are now in the future. My 2 cents. All right, Brick Brigade, this particular purchase is something I was really stoked to be able to own. It is, I believe it's a set of 25 of the Lego Star Wars 75181 UCS Y-Wing Starfighter blueprints, which is really cool because they didn't produce too many of these things. And these are obviously brand new from the factory. One side has been open, so that way the contents could be verified. There's a little bit of dog airing on the first couple, but in general, they're beautiful condition and they're pretty rare. So I was happy to get these and pretty stoked about it. If you guys are interested, keep tabs on us again at Red 5 Trading Company on eBay and whatnot. They'll probably be listed in both. I'm definitely going to keep 1 or 2 for myself, but I'm also going to share them with you guys. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, Brick Brigade, here is the final part of our review for today. This was the set that I was probably the most happy to acquire because I got it at an amazing deal. It's the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle, set 75314. I got it brand new, sealed, for a really good price. I think I paid like $100 for this set, and it was one of those things where, again, where you're in an auction and you're hoping that no one else is going to top your bid, and it was just one of those nights where I guess someone was sleeping and, didn't feel like competing on the bid, so I got a few competitive bids, and then I ended up winning for like $100. $100. So very, very happy with this because this set I believe is like $165 set. And it's like $145 or $165 off the top of my head. I can't remember. Either way, I'm not opening it. This is going to sit in the Red 5 Lego set vault for quite a few years and continue to appreciate value. I believe this coming season is the last season for Bad Batch. So Bad Batch figures are always on everybody's request list. Every time I'm running a show, everyone's like, oh, do you have Bad Batch? You got Bad Batch. And the different streams that I'm in, you got Bad Batch. And most people don't have it. Or if they do, they're not selling it. And there's a reason why. Either way, those are all positive things for statements about the value of the Bad Batch and about what they will become. So if you've got Bad Batch stuff and you don't need the cash, hold on to it. That's my recommendation. Hey Brick Brigade, thanks so much for watching. Please make sure to hit that like button, and while you're at it, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on notifications, that way you know when we post again. Feel free to check out some more of our interesting Lego content, and we hope to see you again next time.